Okay, here we go. We're back at it. I just took a quick break. Called the girlfriend. Poured a bunch more wine, so just as last time, hopefully I'm not gonna make any rash decisions. Okay, so last we left off, we had caught some rabbits, and we had made it to the hunter's lodge. So, for now I'm going to drop these, although I don't need to yet. So wish me luck. Hopefully we find some good stuff here. I forget what time of day it was. Okay, so it's just after dawn. I'll do this in a second. Okay, still have no pry bar, so no way to get into any of that stuff. I always do that. Okay, here we go. So, hopefully we find some good stuff. Now, it is a little bit dark in here, so I might not be able to see all the good stuff. These are utterly useless. So this is just the book that trains you how to shoot better in this game with a gun that you can't get. So it's always a bummer because it could have been another book. Dog food, handy. Okay. Let's see. I always wish these were whetstones, but they're like soap or something. Antiseptic is nice, but it's also heavy. And it's only useful if you get attacked by a wolf. Ooh, hey, crates are a thing. And they have things in them. Another sewing kit, though. Okay, so yeah, antiseptic. Might use it. Might not. Anywho. Let's see what's up with this. Hopefully there's not just cash in it. I think that's literally the worst thing you can get in one of these saves. Come on. Oh, 53. 53. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And it's gonna be 5. 3. 4. Of course. And here we go. 5, 3, 4. And 4, 3. 5, 3, 4, 4, 3. Woo-wee.
Here.
Fuck hell. Leave it. Hey, but that's good. Okay. Another sweater. Okay. So, that's pretty nice. What I can do with these, I just gotta make sure I've got the right conditions. So, as part of...
If I can drop any of this gear.
As part of... You know what? I meant to do this earlier. Just because I'm finding that this... Hopefully it's not a problem. Hey, that's a way to save. I found a better way to save. Woo! Okay, just change the sound. Hopefully it's not just saving the controls or the, you know, periphery stuff. Okay, so what I can do is I can harvest this, and in doing so, I gain harvesting skill, as I was talking about before. So then I go back and press 3 to drop the gut, because all the time trying the gut is helpful. I'm pretty sure it's the heavier one here, so nope, it's not. It's the lighter one. Right, so harvest that. Gut is super useful. Gut is used in fishing line. It's used in anything that you try to what's it called? Any equipment you make uses gut. I'm gonna drink some water first, even though we're running out of Water. I found another can of dog food apparently. I don't remember doing that. Oh, that was here. Yeah. Like I said, I've been drinking a little bit, so. Hopefully I don't finish this whole series in one day. It's been fun running through like, yeah, that's how I feel. It's been fun running through 5 hours of a session. I mean, I've been playing it for 5 hours. That's funny. But, oh, you know, in terms of things left behind, it's a shame that it's in magnifying lens though, because I already have one of these. However, it's always useful, I suppose. I already did that. Okay, so the idea is, you know, so I did the gut first because I spent the rest of the time harvesting the other stuff, and I already got 3% on that, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it becomes a difference, or it makes a difference when you know, you've got 5 or 6 gut, and you want to make the next thing, but one's at 97%, and then you're like, oh, okay, well, shit, I gotta wait another 45 minutes before the other ones are done, or whatever. You know what I mean? That makes sense, I think. Make use of as much time as you can. But I am a stinky motherfucker. I've got a lot of raw meat and gut on me. So the problem with that is that it can draw up some scent, and I don't want wolves killing me. You know, it's not super fun. So I'm already over encumbered, but not by much. My plan is to run over to the Forlorn Muskeg, but I also, the only reason to go there is to make a knife. Now, I don't have a hacksaw. And one of the things about the hacksaw is what you need to, for example, I don't think there's anything in this room that proves my point, but anything made of metal you can break down with a hacksaw, and that's how you get scrap metal. And scrap metal is used in the forge. So yeah, I've been waiting on that hacksaw and have not had much luck with it. I wish there was a way I could prioritize what it drops for decoys, and it seems to be, no, it's not the lightest weight meat. That is the lightest weight meat. So how if I pick it up, does it do it again? I know this is like a minor thing, but that is the lightest one. So if I pick this up and then pick this up, if I drop it again, no, it drops the heaviest one. Whatever. The meat is spoiling as we talk. Basically, I just wanted to drop the 160 calorie meat rather than the 500 meat if I had to drop it to run, but that's okay. Whatever. I think I dropped those rabbit pelts in there. I did, didn't I? Nope, I got them. Okay. Well, there's a bear. And guess why the bear is heading this way? I can tell you why the bear is heading this way. Because it's a randomly generated bear, and it walks wherever it wants to. No, I think they actually do approach you faster if, also this is a lot of deer. Man, if I had a bow, these deer are in the perfect spot, because essentially when they get hit, they run around as much as they can, but these corners are perfect for that kind of thing, because they run into a corner, and a deer can run around a lot, and if you're not careful and you're stalking a deer around, you can get lost. But anyways, I managed to pick up a couple things there. I honestly forget what I picked up: a magnifying lens, a sweater, some cash. But I'm low on water, and I definitely don't want to head out to the Forlorn Muskeg without getting more water. That's, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking right now, but it might not be the best idea because, well, the other thing is in the Forlorn Muskeg there's a lot of wolves. The Forlorn Muskeg. It's a weird word. Muskeg. I think it just means swampy, terrible bullshit. It's not a fun place. It's icy. You can crash through the ice, get hypothermia immediately, as you would. And overall, not a super pleasant place to be, which is why we're heading straight there. No, it's got a forge, which is a big deal. Because like I was saying, we don't have a knife. We can't make a bow. I don't have a hatchet. I think I used one of those pieces of coal too, so I think I have maybe 2 pieces of coal. So along the way through the Muskeg you can find more coal. And if I recall correctly, you need 8, maybe 7 pieces of coal to make the forge hot enough to actually forge metal. And then it's just a matter of keeping it going for a long time. But that was actually that felt pretty quick. That was the quickest path, or the quickest session of me walking over here it's ever felt, because usually the weather's a lot worse, which is making me want to go to the Forlorn Muskeg, but I'm not sure if the weather sort of randomly generates afterwards. If I go through this, so this is to the Forlorn Muskeg through here. I mean, the forlorn part, I guess, means shitty. Haha, haha. Look what we have.
Hope I don't
Finally.
need this anymore.
So now I just have to go back to all those lockers. Okay. Decisions. I'm pretty tired. Rose hips. You know what? Rose hips are the one. I was wrong. So there's the reishi mushrooms, and then there's rose hips, and the rose hips are the ones that cure your pain, whereas the reishi mushrooms cure. They function as antibiotics. Oh God, why am I doing this? This seems so rash. Let's see. We'll see what the weather's like, and then maybe I back. Because I don't remember the path through the Forlorn Muskeg super well. You know what? It's warm. What do I drop? There's no indoor location here that I can use to drop things. I don't think. Fuck. Here we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going for the quickest. We're on day 5. Not even. I mean, yes, even? We're on day 5, and we're heading to a forge. This is pretty quick for me. I'm sure there's better gamers that have figured this out faster. But for me, oh, never mind. This is the problem. Okay, how do I do this? I just back away. I guess that's, you know, if I was ever looking for a sign, a wolf stalking directly towards me at like 50 feet or less is probably the sign. And if it's not, then God damn it. Okay. Don't gotta be so forlorn, guys. No. Okay, well, hey, tools. Not super useful, but anyways, that was a thing. Sometimes this game helps you out, you know? Sometimes you think you can go to a place. You know, when I was like thinking I was gonna leave Pleasant Valley that night, and I didn't? That was one of those moments. So, there is another wolf along these tracks, and he's right. I'm pretty sure he's right there. That could be a rock. But essentially, the way wolves behave in this game is if you just walk backwards from them, then you're okay. I mean, unless you really surprise them, then you're fucked. But I do have the heavy hammer, and so I brought this up earlier, didn't really explain it, but if you use a heavy hammer, you can knock away the wolves. If you have a knife, you can stab the wolves. Now, the wolf will tear the shit out of you, and it will take down your condition, like, depending on how much armor you have, quite a bit. Now, if you knock them away, then you knock them away earlier, but they're not going to be bleeding. If you knock them out, or if you stab them with a knife, then it takes longer for you to get them away from you, so they'll do more damage to you. But then you've got a bleeding wolf running around, and you can use that to your advantage, right? So you can choose to attack the wolves. You can walk up to wolves with like well armored gear with a knife, and use that if you don't have a bow to hunt wolves. Otherwise, you definitely want to be using your condition to the best of your ability, etc. So you want to like use a bow and then hammer them away when they come to attack you, if you hit them with an arrow. Headshots sometimes like one hit them, and again, archery is, I really gotta be more proactive here. Archery is one of the skills, so it will also level up over time. Wow, okay, so I'm over encumbered, super exhausted. I would have been fucked. I would have been wandering around like this in the Forlorn Muskeg, which I don't really know that well. And I would have been like, oh shit, I don't have any coffee, I'm fucked. This is terrible.
I'm so tired, I could just lay down right here.
Telling me, man. Okay, so I see the shadow for crows, and the sound for crows, but the crows aren't spawning in. And I guess it's... No, I don't understand. I don't understand. Normally, okay, so the thing about this game is everything's a sign. I mean, not even like figuratively like that wolf over there, but like really, like there's crows, and they tell you about the weather, they tell you about locations of corpses, and things like if there's a fallen carcass, like an elk, you can see it kind of from far off with the crows. They'll be flying around it. And I think I got some before, but essentially crow feathers are the only feathers in the game, so if you want to make arrows, you need crow feathers. So that's a thing. Gonna walk between these, make my way back to the office, and what I can do is I can leave the rabbit meat out here in the cold, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cook it up and go to sleep. Although it does take some time to cook up, so I might just eat cattails tonight and leave the rabbit meat out here. I don't know. It's not super filling. I got the dog food too, so I should really optimize all this as much as I can. And I'm exhausted. So, okay, so the fresh gut I've got here again, so it's like a 46 and 48. Like even that difference can be a problem later. But I'll drop the other fresh gut, and you know, it all works. So it's all gut. Drop the rabbit pelts, and move my tired ass upstairs. I don't think I want to start another fire because I just don't have enough time. Although my condition is quite high, so it's not so bad. It is still quite light out, and the weather is so nice. It's just a shame that I don't have any coffee, because this is when coffee comes in handy. Is like if it's super nice out, you can use coffee and then that was a mistake. Okay, thank God my computer didn't crash. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna repair these pants. I noticed this while rewatching one of the videos, and something I should have done earlier. But yeah, it's a significant difference. Can also repair these. And so, as you can see, I'm losing condition. Not much, but because I'm exhausted and because I'm starving, I'm losing condition. But the best case scenario is you have access to water, you're not worried about warmth, and you can trade exhaustion and food, calories, for sleep, because that's the idea, is that you go to sleep, you eat a bunch of food, you go to sleep, and then it heals your condition. So I'm actually in a really, really good position right now. And I'm trying to think of how I can best utilize this. Essentially, because the idea is that I'm at basically like 93% here. Like, I'm doing well, and I'm not going to recover that. I'm not going to recover past 100%, so I might as well exhaust myself a little bit and do a couple more things that I can do while I'm awake. But there isn't a whole heck of a lot that I can do apart from repairing things, in theory. Which does give me... Okay, so the other reason is I'm thinking that I want to spend as much time as possible, get as deep into the night as possible, because it's more difficult to travel through the night, depending on the weather, you know? Sometimes there's clear nights, sometimes there's blizzardy days. But that's my logic right now. Still don't have a hat. Not a whole heck of a lot of firewood. So I could push it. I could push it pretty hard. So right now I'm at like, yeah, 92%. Let's see what this does. There it goes. Okay, so use the last of my daylight. It's utterly dark now. I went down to 90% or so. I'm gonna eat the 2 dog foods, which are getting into poor conditions. So another thing is you can get sick if you eat bad food. And right now I'm gonna eat this bad food and hopefully not get sick. Oh God. Oh my God. Okay, that was so lucky. And knowing my luck, I'm gonna get sick off of this one. They literally talk about a can of wet dog food smells bad, but eating it is probably better than starving. Probably. Turns out it is. Okay. So, I have no oil left in my can, or, you know, in my lantern. My cantern. So, I light and I look around. I light and look around, and I find a window, and now I'm good. So I can go to sleep. I'm exhausted. I've got a bunch of calories. I'm all good for thirst. And I'm going to try and push it to 10. I'll do 11. Fuck. No, it's a waste. Again, see, like, I'm not going to get the condition back. So, like, is there anything else I can do in the meantime? Because I got the water spare. And I sort of got the calories. I shouldn't have eaten the food just yet. I just want to give you the full experience, or the full optimized experience of this game, because that's how I try to, you know, like, if here it is, you know, if I try to break this down, this table, I'm gonna get 6 wood back, which is useful, but I'm gonna spend 562 calories. So if I had done that at 0 calories, I would have pushed myself into the condition further, and then sleeping, I would have gotten it back. Mistakes were made. It's okay. These are the kind of choices you have to make when you're trying to get a day 6 hatchet/knife randomly in the Forlorn Muskeg, and then a wolf walks up. Okay, so I'm just gonna do 9 hours. Hopefully that's the best balance of time spent. It's still a little bit dark. Wake up with 420, you're fine. It's all good. but the wind is picking up, so it's not so good. Fuck. Okay. And it's super, super dark. So I'm gonna try to remember where I was walking. Try to remember these windows. See how cold it actually is.
I need to find food.
And hopefully it's not super, super cold, but you know.
I can
Like
eat
I
a
mentioned
horse.
before. So my rabbit meat didn't get any worse for wear. But I probably should cook it up. Regardless. The problem is I can't really make use of a fire too much more. Maybe that's what I should have done last night. I should have stuck around and cooked up a bit more. Cooked up. And that would have been a good use of my time. Because then I've got the light, I've got the calories, I could have read. No, you can't read when you're tired though, so it all makes sense. The whole game makes sense. That's why I like this game. Okay, there's the stove. Okay, so I'm gonna try and start a fire up. Let's use these books. These heavy ass books. Wish me luck. So many times at 80% it's failed and just like, are you kidding me?
Turned out pretty well.
Okay, if you have a torch in your hand when you're trying to click on the stove, it doesn't let you do anything. I mean, what it lets you do is... Oh, they actually color code them. It's funny. House book, mountain book, fish book. Green tunic, red tunic, blue tunic. I like it. I like it a lot. I got 2 coal. Okay, so I need like 5 more coal. That's actually very, very reasonable. I'm gonna go to the Forlorn Muskeg, guys. I'm gonna use a bunch of sticks. I'm gonna use a bunch of stuff tonight. This morning, I mean. And I'm gonna take these pots off. And I'm gonna cook up some fucking meat. I'm gonna have some meat. Some rabbity meat. That's the crappy meat, so that's the one. Alright, so 36 minutes later, we got some rabbits. And that's gonna make all the difference. Now, in the Forlorn Muskeg, you can find a lot of cattails, which is pretty good. It doesn't sound like this wind's gonna last too long either. It actually sounds like it's kinda going down. Maybe I got the best of it while I was sleeping. Knock on wood. But what I can do is I can use this fire to potentially read a little bit. I did drop the books off down here. Did drop the books down off here. Something like that. Drop them off down here. Anyways, I think it might be good to use this light as much as I can. Otherwise, I can just try and, again, clear up some space. Use this as a main base to remember everything I dropped off here, except for the books that I can't remember. And, yeah. Let's just do it. Rabbit meat. Nothing goes to waste. Let's make some tea. I guess I could just do that. Ah. Oh, okay, it's fine. Cook. Cup of herbal tea. This one. Now, I think that cleared up the space. Yeah. Wait. Okay. So, This is actually like kind of useful. The thing I did here was I just tried to cook up some herbal tea because worst case scenario, I run out of water and I'm low on condition and I'm in the middle of the Forlorn Muskeg, and having some tea will be helpful, even though I'll be making a bunch of fires out there. Yeah. So the game's pretty generous. They'll supply me with what I need for the most part out there, but I'm going to drop off anything I don't think is super essential. Again here because
Need something to eat.
I expect to come back here. I want to have 420. I can't. Jinx that. I won't. You know what? Let me hold on to this. The other thing is I might end up going to. There's like another region past the Forlorn Muskeg that's a region I'm not super familiar with, but it might be advantageous for me to go that way. Me walking out with 35 pounds is not ideal. I, in fact, feel very uncomfortable doing that, so I don't think I will. The other thing is you need cloth for the knives and the hatchet. I think you need cloth for the knife, and wood for the hatchet or something. I could be wrong. What I mean by that is I can check it right here. So yeah, cloth for the, for both. Hatchet and, you just need one. Okay, you need one for each, so that's fine. I only have one scrap metal though, but I can't get more because I can't get I don't have a hacksaw. That actually might be a problem. Fuck, that might be a problem. If this, I said this run was going to be the moose run, but it might be the lack of hacksaw run. For God's sake, I really hope it isn't. Because if I don't get any metal, I could be in a bad place. So, this is the thing though. You can break down certain things for metal, including simple tools, which is, yeah, I should be okay because I found those tools. So, see, like I said, the game is generous. Guess where I found those tools? Also, it's 26 degrees in here. I found those tools on the way to the Forlorn Muskeg. -9. Did I have a fire still going while I was in there? Is that why it's so hot? I guess the fire kind of... I think the fire might linger. Oh no, it's just still going. Wow. Nice. That's actually pretty cool. Heats up the whole space. Okay. Then in that case, what we're doing is reading and reading until it gets a little bit better. Guess what? It got better. Okay. I love when that works out. I got the cloth. I'll grab a little bit more. I'm not going to be too greedy. I think that was 2. Yeah, it's 2.
Where can I find something to eat?
Now we go. Oh boy. I've got a bit of meat on me, but not to the point where I have scent, which is clutch. It's very, very essential. I still have 35 fucking pounds on me though. What is weighing me down? This is not the place to check. Oh, it's the cooking pot. It's the everything. I need all this stuff. No, I don't need this stuff. I know I shouldn't be dropping it here, but whatever. It's all super helpful. Clothes, water, fire, stuff. Maybe I don't need so many 6. I don't know. 33 pounds still. Okay, we walk. I really hope to get to the Forlorn Muskeg by the end of this video. That would be really cool. Because I don't see any logical ending before then. And again, that just comes down to me being a noob. But here we go, folks. There might be some logical checkpoint before then, but I don't know about it. So I'm gonna die in the Forlorn Muskeg. Ugh. I shouldn't be running. I love this game. This game is such a nice balance of player freedom and the severity of your decisions, you know? Like, it's non-linear, but you feel like it's linear. You feel like there's a train track right beside you the whole time, and you're following it, but there's a brute reality of your decisions that just come, you know, like you think you have an idea. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go get to the Forlorn Muskeg, and I'm gonna forge up this tool, and it's gonna be great, but I don't know. I can't follow up the analogy yet. It's just still fresh. This game is still fresh and exciting for me. I hope it's exciting for you. I hope this is fun to watch. 'Cause it's fun to play. I got lucky there was no wolf there. As usual. But we'll see. Okay. Maybe it's time to start picking rose hips. Maybe if I have no antibiotics, if I have no painkillers, I should probably grab rose hips. Let's be safe about things. Now, one thing I'm a little bit worried about is the visibility here is pretty poor. No wolf. There's the wolf. So, we make our way. And if I make it to this friggin' muskeg, I mean, forge, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This is gonna be great, guys. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it to the forge on day 6.75. I think. I don't know. Day 6. In a bit. I can't believe I'm wandering there encumbered and I don't even have any coal or metal. It's like, what the fuck am I carrying? I think I know what I'm carrying. Oh god. It's just gear, food, emergency supplies. The thing is with this game is like, if I'm carrying a bunch of extra stuff, then the fact that I get here means that I should be probably trying to go farther or establish some sort of base or something out this way. Like, I'm distributing my resources farther into the territory where normally you just want to be mobile and whatever, so maybe that's me just trying to justify my encumbered ass. So, here's where I gotta start finding coal, if I'm lucky. There can be a wolf over here, but the thing about wolves is that they don't actually path super well. So if you run up into one of these, one, and metal. If you run up into one of these train carts, then they can't get to you. even if you have dog food on you. Turns out they don't care about dog food. But there are a lot of wolves around here. And it's funny because we haven't ran into any wolves. I mean, not really in this playthrough. I love it. Oh, I love it so much. This game's the best. Okay, finally a fucking headwear thing. You know what this means? This means no more frostbite for my face. I told you this game was generous. It gives you everything you need. Even on Interloper. Whoever said Interloper was the worst, they were right and wrong. Okay, so we're back at 3 o'clock. Just kidding. Let's see. So, from what I remember, the idea is you want to head west past the train along this way on as little exposed ice as you can. And then you find, well, then you find a small little fishing village, and then we get to the forge. I missed a lot of the cattails, admittedly. I did find the dog food though. So there's a bit of cats, a bit of dogs. I'm sorry. This has been a long run. And we're gonna make it to the forge. The forge in one run. Okay. The problem is, I think in a lot of my runs, I've gotten to the Forlorn Muskeg, and I've managed to make the basic tools, but after that, I think I've only had 1 or 2 runs where I actually got to somewhere significant after that. One of them was heading back to the Mystery Lake. Yeah, there's a little outpost there. Oh, fuck. I thought I was avoiding the wolf by going up this way. Anywho. Mystery Lake was one option. And the other is somewhere where I actually died by a wolf. I mean, for most of your long dark runs, you're gonna die by a wolf. It's sort of the, god damn it. Lowest common denominator. Hopefully that distracts him. Fuck. Hopefully I can get away fast enough to actually take advantage of this. God damn it. Ugh. Okay, well there goes 500 calories of rabbit meat. Whatever. It's better than 40% of condition. Oh, speaking of which, fuck me. I told you the Forlorn Muskeg was rough. Ugh. Oh my god. What am I supposed to do here?
Why I feel so tired.
Oh my god. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. Oh my god. Okay, I told you the hammer would work. Oh! Oh. Jesus. What the fuck? No! I thought I was walking towards the snow. Oh my god, am I in the wrong spot? Yeah, I got my rabbit meat back. Okay, so the ice, nope. I was gonna say the ice is a lot less severe than I remember, but it's not, and I am seriously fucking this up. Oh my god. I think that one wolf just really threw me off. And, wow. Okay, so if you look at my exhaustion and my temperature, you can see that I'm fucked! No! Right as I thought things were going well. Wow. Okay. 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 I'm just gonna eat food because I'm pretty sure
Die if I don't warm up soon.
I need to not be losing more condition by these things in general. Now typically it's not super efficient to eat food instead of sleeping on food, but whatever. Oh my fucking god. Okay, also I'm super encumbered. There's no way I can drop 16 pounds worth of stuff though. 16 kilograms worth of stuff. So this is gonna be slow, and I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do unless I go to sleep over in that little hut. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I do have the bedroll though, so I could do that. But that bedroll is not gonna provide much heat, even though it's not that cold. Oh, I don't know. Fuck, I'm moving slow. This is bad. I shouldn't have pushed it. Oh my god, I'm moving slow. Okay, okay, let me reevaluate. Maybe a little bit of sleep is the idea. Maybe I pull out the bedroll and... Jesus Christ. That was terrible. That was really, really bad. I actually can't imagine how that would have been worse. Ah. Okay, well, if this wasn't a hint, then I don't know what is. So, what we do is we build a fire. There's no question. God damn.
Come on.
Oh. That could have been a lot worse. I mean...
Well,
oops.
thank goodness for that.
I actually don't know how it could have been much worse, but... Wow. Okay. As I like to say, mistakes were made. I'm super tired. I think what I might do is just add as much of this firewood as I can and take a quick rest, because I know that I'm nearly halfway, and I've got the temperature here, and I've got the calories. I just have to drink up the tea and get that condition back, because I fucked up hard. Oh god, that was bad. It was so bad. It was so insanely bad, it's just like comically bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it. I probably should save. This is my firewood that I was supposed to use for the forge. But, it feels like right now I gotta do this. Sounds like thunder. No, the winter's the winter.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
The weather is a lot worse. But try and do this. Although as soon as I go into that wind, it's dead. Pretty sure. Okay. Never mind. Oh, perfect. Hey! It worked. I picked up my bedroll, right? Yeah, I did. I think. Yes, I did. Okay. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? Oh, fuck. I don't remember. I just hope that I can find enough firewood for filling in the muskeg. Guys, these episodes are getting longer and longer. I'm getting more gutsy. For better or worse. For those of you that haven't played this game, I've seen this for the first time, I'm making risks in ways that you probably shouldn't. I mean, the whole game is a risk. I always say that. Everything's a risk. It's you know, you're never really safe in this game. But I'm definitely taking my chances. Now, I'm pretty sure any dock-like situation that you find means you're near the place you want to go. But I didn't realize I was this far. Yeah, shit, okay. That's what happens. When you get disoriented and switched around, you don't really realize where you are, but I'm actually quite near the forge. And god damn, if I'm not happy about that. Whew! Got this weak ass torch. Just over there. Let's go this way. It's not even worth the stick. It is worth the stick. Wolves. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. Give me a break. Give me a fucking break. You already attacked me. Not you, but... Yeah, fuck right off. You can go kiss my ass. Ah, screw the profanity. See ya. I made it. I made it. Oh my god, I made it. And guess what? No, 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 no.
Thank goodness.
Okay. I'm going to change the sound. Hopefully that means I saved. I'm not 100% sure. So what I'm actually going to do is probably sleep. But I made it. I fucking made it. Oh my god, is that actually a thing? Can he attack me in here? Oh, I could be so fucked. I could be so fucked. I don't think he can. I'm super lucky. This game is generous. I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Okay, so I'm gonna eat a single cattail, and I'm gonna rest a single hour. I'm gonna save this shit and check out, because that was nerve-wracking. And it's only gonna get darker. So, thank you for joining me. That was a lot of fun. And hopefully I can now use our time at the forge. Oh shit, sorry, I'm shaking. This is crazy. This is fun. Okay, we got to a forge. So, day 7. See you guys soon. Damn.